Hi everyone, my name's Frankie and welcome to a Movie a Day Challenge. Today is day number 81 and it's March 22nd, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 2016 documentary Flatball, A History of Ultimate. Now in each episode of a Movie a Day Challenge, I pick one movie that I've never seen before. And then I take that movie's movie poster and I place it to the side of me. I do this because I have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about. And being that I have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about, I feel like I need to draw some type of conclusion of what I think the film may be about based solely on the movie poster itself. In saying that, let's go ahead and take a look at the 2016 documentary movie poster to Flatball, A History of Ultimate. Now here we basically could see what looks like people playing something. I'm saying that because you can see silhouettes of people going after something. People over here look like they're going after a frisbee. But there's people playing something over here. And then you can see the logo right here towards the side. It says Flatball, and then around it, A History of Ultimate. Now being that that says Flatball, and it says Ultimate in the logo, and I see a person with a frisbee, I can go on and say that this is sort of possibly Ultimate Frisbee, or somewhat to deal with frisbee in general, because Flatball, and you see a frisbee. I'm going to go on a limb here and say it's about Ultimate Frisbee. And to be quite honest, I know nothing about Ultimate Frisbee. Nor do I know about the rules or the actual way people play Ultimate Frisbee. So if this is about Ultimate Frisbee, this is going to be very informative towards me, and it's going to teach me something that I had no idea about it before. In saying that, I'm actually looking forward to watching Flatball, The History of Ultimate. Looks like it's going to be fun. After I finish analyzing the movie poster itself, I then let you, the viewer, know that I'm going to go ahead and watch the 2016 documentary, Flatball, A History of Ultimate. But before I go and do that, I want to let you, the viewer, know that after I finish watching Flatball, A History of Ultimate, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the film. But I don't go in greater detail about the film. I will not give away any major spoilers about the movie, nor will I tell you anything to do with the plot of the film itself. I want to give you very little information about the film. Why? Because I want you to enjoy the film for yourself and watch it with me as I go along in a Movie a Day Challenge. In other words, I want you to enjoy the film and take your time in enjoying a film without having anything spoiled for you. Especially something towards a Movie a Day Challenge where I get to watch a film and then tell you a little bit about my thoughts. Now, in saying all this, I'm going to go ahead and watch the 2016 documentary, Flatball, A History of Ultimate. And then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 2016 documentary, Flatball, A History of Ultimate. And I want to let you, the viewer, know that this film is an okay movie. And I say okay movie because my experience watching this film just did not seem that well. And I say that because this movie is an hour and a half long. And to be quite honest, that last half hour just made the film feel like it got stretched out. Like if you got a piece of like taffy and just stretched it out and you know that there was a decent size right here, but you just kept going and going, that's how the movie felt. There's plenty of times in this film, towards the last half hour, but I think just the film just dragged on and got a little boring. And I don't like to use boring in my reviews, but I didn't have to hear enough about the current status of it. They already established that within the first hour. I didn't need to hear it drag on. They just kept going back and back and back towards stories, and I felt like they didn't need to do that. However, this is solely my opinion. You, the viewer, could have something totally different. Please do not get discouraged and don't watch this film. Please watch this film. It is a great informative sport documentary. It's really great, and I really think it was very informative. However, it's just my opinion that the last half hour just dragged on, and I think this movie could have been a good hour at tops movie. It actually could have been an ESPN 30 for 30 film. But Once again, this is just my opinion. You might be completely different. You might think the last half hour is exceptional and fantastic and was very much informative more towards you, the viewer. In saying that, if I was to recommend this film to someone, I probably wouldn't. Unless that person knew about the sport that it talks about, Ultimate Frisbee. However, many people I know don't know the sport or have never played it, but if there's someone that I came across to that was just like, hey, this is what I play, I would be like, hey, check this out. It's a good, informative documentary about something you like. Would I watch it again? No. I definitely wouldn't watch this documentary again. It's more of the one-and-done documentaries. That's how I feel. Now, if you'd like today's episode, why don't you click that thumbs up button right there and give us a like for today's episode. And while you're doing that, why don't you also comment below? Comment about the movie. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't, or maybe you actually play the sport of Ultimate Frisbee. Whatever it may be, just tell me down below. Positive or negative, let me know in the comment box below. And as you're doing that, why don't you also click that subscribe button and subscribe to A Movie A Day Challenge. Now, tomorrow is day number 82, and I'll be watching the 2005 documentary Murderball. My name is Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for day 82 and the 2005 documentary Murderball. I will see you tomorrow.